Hi guys, what's going on? So today's video is going to be the perfect palette tag. I've seen this tag going around a lot on YouTube. I thought it would be fun to do a tag video. So it's just, what is it, like eight or nine questions that I'm going to answer. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. So the first question is best packaging. So the palette that I think has the best packaging would hands down probably be the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking in my frame. So the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette I think is the cutest palette out there. Of course, like I told you guys before, it smells amazing. So yeah, it just looks like a big candy bar. Look at that. I think it's so cute. Yeah, it looks like a chocolate bar, obviously. And it has that tin casing, so it can withstand kind of a lot. Who can go wrong with a palette that looks like a chocolate bar, right? Okay, the next question is best color payoff. I would have to say the Naked palettes from Urban Decay. Urban Decay has the best color payoff when it comes to shadows. I think that a lot of other companies don't have. I mean, the colors are so pigmented. The colors they have a huge range of colors, and I think that hands down these Urban Decay palettes are the best color payoff when it comes to palettes. So go ahead, Urban Decay. Urban Decay has the best color payoff with palettes. Next question, best palette for traveling. I would have to say that the best palettes for traveling would have to be two, because I can't pick one. It's hard to just pick one when you have so many palettes to choose from. So I think that, again, Urban Decay Naked Basics palette is the best because it's so tiny and it's so slim. Like, look at that, it's so slim. Let me show you the colors before I sit here and try to explain them. I'm sure you guys have seen these a ton before. So it's got, you have your brights here, your neutrals and the dark colors there. You can make a bunch of looks with this palette, and as tiny as it is, it can go anywhere. My second one is the BH Cosmetics is Judy Time palette, and it looks like that. And if you guys do not know, Judy is a YouTuber, and she teamed up with BH Cosmetics to make this palette. And the colors are amazing. The packaging is, slim, and it's that cardboard, and it's got a mirror in it. And then it just has her logo on it that says, "Natural is beauty, but makeup is glam." Oh, I'm out of frame. Oh, there we are. So that's her saying, and her logo, whatever you want to call it. So I think these two palettes by far are the best for traveling. Next question is most versatile palette. I would have to say that, in my opinion, the most versatile palette is the Lorac Pro 2 palette. Love this palette. You just have your, oh, I'm blinding you guys. You have your matte colors here, and you have your shimmers there. I just think this by far is one of the best, most versatile palettes out there. And hello, a mirror, like, what girl doesn't want a mirror in their palettes? So again, the most versatile palette I think out there is the Lorac Pro 2 palette. Next question is my biggest regret palette. I think the biggest regret palette that I have is the Lorac Summer Glo palette, and that's what the package looks like. And it's such a pretty palette. Like, look at those colors. Gosh, I wish I can like this palette more because of those colors. It's just, for some reason, they are not pigmented enough for me. Even swatching them, and I would show you, but you're not going to be able to see, but even swatching them, they are not as pigmented as I would like for a palette. I thought this one would be better, and it wasn't, and it was so sad because I wanted this so bad. But yeah, hands down, this would have to be my most regretted palette that I purchased. The next question is the least used palette. My least used palette is the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette. I was so excited when this came out, and look at the colors, gorgeous colors. But because they are so out there, I just feel like, not that colors that are out there are bad, but this palette, you cannot use all these colors, how do I say, you cannot use all these colors on your eyes and that be the only palette that you use. You have to use other shadows, and because of that, this is my least used palette. So next question is best color name. So I think the palette with the best color names is, again, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. You know, this came in the chocolate bar palette, and the names are like Gilded Ganache, Salted Caramel, Hazelnut, Creme Brulee, Marzipan, Semi-Sweet, Hot Chocolate, White Chocolate, Milk Chocolate, Black Forest Truffle, and names like that. You know, obviously to name chocolates. And I think those names are just so cute. The next is my most used palette. And I would have to say my most used palette is the Lorac Pro 2 palette. Again, colors, amazing. Colors, I mean, you have your mattes, you have your shimmers. There is nothing bad about this palette. The pigmentation is off the hook. The color range is amazeballs. And I mean, you just cannot go wrong with this palette. Of course, the first one was amazing also, but I just feel like because there's a range of colors with this one instead of the neutrals in here, you just have, I mean, this is an amazing palette, but this one is my most used favorite palette, I think, in my collection. So the Lorac Pro 2 palette is my most used palette. Next question, it says, if you could only have one palette on a desert island. And again, of course, props to my Pro 2 palette from Lorac. Like I said, I mean, this is my baby right here. And I do love the Urban Decay Electric palette and all of Urban Decay palettes, but I think if I had to choose one, it would probably be this one, because like I said, there's a huge range of colors in it. Mattes, shimmers, whatever. I just love this palette. It's very compact, it's very travel friendly, so this is my ride or die right here. Love this palette. Amazing. If you do not have this palette yet, go out and get yourself it, because it's just so worth the money, and it's not even that pricey. It's worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As a matter of fact, I tag all of you guys in it, and I want to see how many people are actually going to tell me, you know, what their favorite palettes are, and I would love to hear what your favorite palettes are. And also, let me know, again, I say this a lot, but let me know what videos you guys want to see next, so I can do that for you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I love my subscribers, and don't forget to stay beautiful inside and out. Bye guys.